Meow, meow. Guten Tag. Hello, welcome back to my channel about my book IT ERP Projects, 33 years experience, 99 thoughts, 66 minutes to read. Today we are on thought number 4. Thought number 4, have your ERP vision, strategy and plan. Once you have defined the prerequisites, you now need to define the scope of your ERP. Where do you want to go? What kind of business you need to support? Will you try to do all in one magical ERP? Are there constraints except the typical budget, time and money? Are you part of an integrated business where you need to adopt their solutions in order to impact with your partners? There's neither right time nor right solution. It all comes out of what you have decided before. Be aware the ERP is the heart of your business. A failure will have an immediate impact. So, I hope we made our homeworks, we defined our business strategy, and we know where our IT landscapes shall go. That helps us potentially defining what technical setup for the ERP is. But the important part is an ERP is not an IT project. It is a business project with a strong IT support. I think that is also from the past important to understand. And the other thing is the scope and the constraints. Typically, if you are especially in the pre-sales part, most of the ERP can solve all the problems without any effort, an all-in-one thing. So if you are there and want to solve a specific problem, a detailed problem, discuss it with a potential partner, make a good analysis and really think about your strategy. Do you want to go for all-in-one, a big magic ERP where you can do everything, HR, payroll, tax, accounting, stock, production, project, facility management? I don't know what else you can do or imagine to do. Do you want to go this way? If you want to go this way, be aware that you can handle it. It makes it very complex. On the other hand, the more integrated the system is, the easier it can be because you don't have interfaces to maintain. Interfaces to external systems, additional systems are often a complex part to solve. So if you can avoid them. That's my advice. If you need them, define them properly. But really make sure what your business needs. You don't need normally all the functions and ideas which you can do with an ERP, but select them wisely. Really make clear which business you want to support and you have to support, and also over the time. If you come from an existing system and maybe want to replace it by a new one, think clearly about the why you want to replace it. What was the deficits you had in the past? And I'm pretty sure most of the deficits in the past is related to your processes. If you transfer the processes just in a new system with new colors, I'm not sure if you will achieve anything. So if you do a new implementation, a greenfield implementation of an ERP, take the time to analyze your business processes and the way you want to work and not the way you work. Always take the way how you work now as a kind of blueprint or guidance to be sure to understand what a business is doing. Most businesses, when they are kind of time on the market, they have the DNA, they have the structures, they have also their place and the way they're organized. And if they're a longer time on the market, they survive for some reasons. So maybe not everything was crappy, what was done there in the past. So please think about what you need to take over. The other thing is, the more close you need to interact with additional external systems, be sure that you choose a solution which gives you sufficiently open and interconnectability to that part so that you don't need to spend too much time on interfaces and make them too complex. Also think, if you want to have the full-fledged ecosystem with your ERP system, all the integration part, maybe process flows, workflows, document management, all that stuff already in one ecosystem, then you may need go for a more complex structured one from a bigger vendor, or you really want the ERP functionality like accounting staff, general ledger, production, warehouse management, then you may find better or easier solutions which you can smaller maintain and hold on. If you go for the large solutions, be sure that you can manage them, especially when it goes to the transitionary part from your known way to work to a new way of working. Most of them work, and I think most of the ERP system can make a purchase order, can take something on stock and can sell something. I think that's a basis. And when you look sometimes on checklists, what shall my ERP do? That you can download 25 questions. When you look at them, I would doubt that there's any ERP outside that could not handle 23 of those questions, or at least would say, yes, we are possibly can do this. So be aware on this kind of supporting part, the standard checklists, which do not match to your business. And on the other hand, also think about how much you want to be able to adopt the ERP system to your business needs in the way of, do you only want to go for configuration, or do you want to have the option for potential developments? Developments are always a two-edged sword. It can be great because you can adjust the functionality to your processes. On the other hand, the more you develop, the more complex your solution will be, and the more complex a potential version change will be. So customization by development can be good, but use it wisely. Configuration by parameterization is typically something where you can move over into the next software generation relatively easy, but then often it comes to points where you have to have workarounds, tweaks, and things like this. So that's all for this week. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Adele. Meow, meow.